U.S. officials say talks of Iran's nuclear program were likely to go past its deadline as Iran's foreign minister flew home for further consultations after an intense day of talks with major world powers. But an Iranian official said there was no desire or discussion yet on a longer extension. This was echoed by EU Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini, who said postponement is not an option. Wang Jingye has the latest.
This suddenly return of Mr. Zarif, Iran's foreign minister, has aroused many attentions here in Tehran. Some Iranian media, they speculated that his return has bring some very important message, and especially in this critical stage, that his return is very meaningful. One of the Iran's reformist newspaper speculated that Zarif maybe have bring some new proposal from the American side on the issues on sanctions lifting and also on the inspection issues. Since we know that before this round of the talks, Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei has a very important speech. In that speech, he has laid several red lines on this negotiation, especially on the inspection issue and on the sanctions lifting. On sanctions lifting, we know that this is a major concern from the Iranian side. Ali Khamenei, Iran's supreme leader, during that talks, that speech, he insists that all of the financial, economic, and also banking sanctions should be all lifted when Iran signing the deal. So this is seen as a major sticking point at this stage. And one of the Iranian analysts told me that he thinks one of the biggest challenge for Iran is whatever a deal maybe emerge between Iran and P5+1, it's hard to trust the American side due to the past experience, what Iran gets from the past experience, and especially even if a deal could be struck, but how Iran can trust that American side doesn't play like the before the deception game. So he said that, so that's why Iran strongly insists that all the sanctions should be lifted when signing the deal. So we can see here, this behind this is the Iranian side. Their major concern is the mistrust, and the other challenges also including the inspections issue that still need to be resolved before if there are any possibility to reach a deal.
Wang Jingye in Tehran.